Good day. This is your hillbilly historian coming to you from the hills of East Tennessee in Appalachia. Today, I want to talk about Joy Reid. Joy Reid was on one of the major left wing lying media TV outlets. I think it was MSNBC, which uh, now NBC don't want to be associated with MSNBC, so they've changed the name to MS Now, NOW, National Organization for Women. But anyway, Joy Reid, I have never seen such lies coming out of the left wing of this country. Total, pure lies. And Joy Reid is one of the worst. One of her recent big lies is that whites invented nothing, that blacks have invented everything. Not like what Gutfeld had to say about that. He said he was tickled that she admitted that blacks invented slavery. If they invented everything, they invented slavery. That was Gutfeld's take on it. But I just can't believe, these kind of lies are going to lead to more racism because everybody should know their worth. Your worth should not be jacked up above where reality puts it. If you ain't done crap in your life, don't be lying about being a great, great man, inventing the internal combustion engine and all that. If you ain't done nothing, accept it. Don't lie about it. But Joy Reid prefers to lie. And there's a lot more of these people out there lying. Don Lemon, Jesse Smollett, that prostitute over in Durham, North Carolina that destroyed the lives of an entire lacrosse team at Duke. And liberals buy into these lies until they're proven they're not lies. It's like that lying liberal up there in New York claimed that men beat their wives more on Super Bowl Sunday than any other day of the year. Turned out to be a total lie. But all the left-wing media, New York Times and Chicago Tribune and LA Times and Washington Post, they all jumped all over that and trying to say football is bad and men are bad, And it was all a big, big lie. And it takes years to prove. But the thing about Joy Reid claiming that blacks have invented everything, we have the entire patent office in Washington, D.C., copyright office. We have the Nobel Prizes over the last 125 years that prove she's a blatant, chronic, psychopathic liar. And it's bad. Basically that kind of racism is why these 13, 14, 15-year-old blacks are out there carjacking and murdering and killing cops and everything. It's just, this kind of liberalism has got to go. The Democrat Party used to not be this sick. They've always been sick with their KKK, their lies, their deviousness, their overspending, and we've let them get away with it. It's time to put a stop. Now, I think the First Amendment's out there. Anybody can tell any lie they want to, unless it causes harm. And I think these kind of lies are causing harm to our society and our culture. Jacking up the self-esteem of all these blacks with lies is not doing them any good. You know, let them get out there like Ben Carson and these other blacks that, you know, the Boulware brothers from Clinton, Tennessee, and people like that really, really worked hard, made something out of themselves, and became contributing members of our society by doing great work for others. Uh, this kind of lies uh, just makes them go out there and want to steal and thieve and shoplift and commit crime after crime after crime because when you lie to them, you give them a false sense of self-esteem, which leads to crime. But anyway, Joy Reid has got to be the lyingest piece of dog crap that's ever lived on this planet. And thank God they're redistricting Texas to where this Crockett woman will be out of a job. It's really good to shut her up. We need to get Ilhan Omar deported to back to Somalia because she lied to get into this country, uh, claimed her brother as a husband. It's sickening what these liberal left-wing liars do. And it's all of them that went after Trump, Adam Schiff especially, and Letitia James. Uh, we got them for mortgage fraud. That's should be about 20 or 25 years in prison for each one of them. Uh, you know, the people who say Trump's not above the law are the ones breaking the law. And it's coming back on them now with Cash Patel and Pam Bondi and Dan Bongino and people who tell the truth and go after the real criminals in our society. We'll get them out, shut them up, and hopefully get that out of our culture. Because it is a cancerous sickness. All this lying about who done what. And it's not good for our society or our culture, and we need to bring a stop to it. Joy Reid, you're one of the biggest liars on this planet Earth, and we need to shut her up. We really do. But anyway, this is your hillbilly historian coming to you from the hills of East Tennessee. You have a good day.